When we call football simply a game, it's not just simply a game. Football invests billions of dollars every month and generates billions of dollars as revenue. Everyone has a responsibility to fulfill in this enormously lucrative business, from the stars to the franchises to the audience. Particularly beloved in many nations throughout the world is the game of football, which has been played for decades. As mentioned on sportsmole.com, football is the most popular major league sport in the world, which should be no shock. Over 4 billion people claim to watch football to some measure, and almost every region in the globe participates in it in some capacity. Football dominates all other games in the globe, without a doubt. Specifically, football is deeply ingrained in the history of Europe. Football matches are typically well attended, and ticket prices can be quite high. This is a major source of revenue for clubs, and it helps to ensure that they can continue to compete at the highest level. Another way that football makes money is through television rights. Football matches are broadcast all over the world, and the rights to do so are very valuable. Everything within soccer is commercialized in a certain way to produce profit, starting basically with the field and stadium where it is played. There is a strong financial incentive to keep stars like Cristiano engaged in their highly engaging games when they earn tens of billions of euros annually. Sports are ultimately fun, and that is exactly what they are. Let's have a look at how the football business makes money. Stadium naming rights. The football club sells the naming rights to the stadium to a corporate sponsor. The sponsor pays the football club a large sum of money for the privilege to having their name associated with the stadium. The football club then uses the money to improve the stadium, buy new players, and so on. The corporate sponsor benefits from the increased exposure and association with a successful football club. This can help to increase sales of the sponsor's products or services. There are a few drawbacks to this arrangement. First, the football club may lose some of its identity if the stadium is renamed after the sponsor. Second, the sponsor may not be willing to pay as much if the football club is not doing well. In exchange for exclusive naming rights to its stadium, the football team Arsenal agreed to a £100 million 15-year contract with the airline Emirates in 2004. As mentioned on Kroll.com, compared to the 2019 Super Bowl, which only attracted 100.7 million viewers, the 2018 World Cup final had 1.12 billion viewers, the most ever recorded. Given the popularity of football across the world, it seems that major sponsors invest less in stadium naming rights than they do in other American sports. For instance, the National Football League, or NFL, has sponsored more than 80% of its stadiums. With more than 80% of Bundesliga stadiums being sponsored, Germany has the most developed market for football stadium naming rights. TV deals. TV deals are a major source of revenue for football clubs. By selling the broadcasting rights to their matches, clubs can generate a lot of money that can be used to improve their facilities, pay their players, and so on. The biggest TV deals are usually struck by the biggest and most successful clubs. For example, the English Premier League generates around £1.5 to £1.7 billion per year from TV rights, while Spain's La Liga generates around £1 billion plus. While the biggest clubs tend to make the most money from TV deals, smaller clubs can also benefit. For example, the Scottish Premiership generates around £150 million from TV rights. TV deals are usually negotiated on a club-by-club basis. However, there are also collective TV deals in place, such as the one that covers all Champions League matches. To ensure that clubs receive a fair share of the TV revenue, European football's governing body, UEFA, has introduced a number of rules and regulations. Sponsorship. Sponsorship is a key source of revenue for European football clubs. By partnering with businesses, clubs can access a new source of revenue to support their operations and help them grow. There are a number of ways that businesses can sponsor a football club. One of the most common is through shirt sponsorship. Tickets. Ticket sales are a major source of revenue for European football clubs. On average, clubs generate about 20 to 30% of their total revenue from ticket sales. This can vary depending on the club, with some clubs generating as much as 40% of their revenue from ticket sales, or up to 23% of their yearly income. This totals a stunning 131 million euros annually. What other ways do you think football makes money? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to check out our other videos about the football business. See you soon with another great video.